Hey. Wednesday, July 13th, 2022, episode 394 of Sportstalk is here. We got things to discuss. Among them are news and scores. WNBA returned yesterday afternoon with a bang! 5 games that we're going to talk about. Also, King James has some choice words for Brittany Griner and her whole situation over there in Russia. You know I got something to say about. Episode 390 starts now. The Utah Jazz are finally willing to listen to Donovan Mitchell trade offers. The asking price is obviously steep in the wake of the Jazz recent blockbuster trade that sent Rudy Gobert, to the Minnesota Timberwolves. GM Justin Zanuck hinted as their Saturday press conference saying that no one's untouchable on this roster, but as you know, and I know, he's Utah's most coveted player, so it's going to be kind of hard for anybody to just take him. I mean, and then he's on the back half of that max deal, so that's 4+ years. At least that's $30 million a year. I think the second to last year is 36 before he can do the buyout. So either way, the NBA franchise is in it for a huge chunk of money. Red Sox pitcher Chris Sale makes his season debut, takes a step in the right direction. During a 3-2 loss to Tampa Bay last night, he allowed 3 hits, a walk, and fanned 5 batters. The command and overall control of his pitches are kind of like shaky, in my opinion. A couple of them got away, but I think he's back for real, and as he should be. He's coming off a broken ribs injury. He's only played 10 games since 2019, so yeah, you gotta stop putting that. But no. Pittsburgh Penguins re-signed Evgeny Malkin. He's 35 years old. 16 years on this team. That's just let that sink in for a second. 4 years, $24 million deal ahead of NHL's free agency. 20 goals, 22 assists, and 41 games this season, which was alright. They're pedestrian numbers, but he's a generational talent. I think that will go down as a top 10. One of the best hockey players ever. He continues to play. I think he's going to ride out that contract, obviously. 4 years, you're looking at that at 36 years old coming into the season. So I know that might make you a little nervous. And Pittsburgh kind of sucked defensively last year, so but I think he's going to come and try to bring a chip to the Penguins. They're a couple pieces away. And an okay free agency. Johnny Gaudreau, the Massachusetts high school hockey legend, says he will not resign with the Calgary Flames and tests the waters of free agency, which starts Wednesday. I believe he's the biggest name there is as far as free agents go. And once he goes and his contract is announced, that will kind of set the tone for who's going to get what going forward. Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, says he's in favor of lowering the NBA's age limit, and a hopeful change will be made in the upcoming NBA collective bargaining agreement. Also adding that the issue is deeper than just going from 19 to 18 years old, opening the door for high school recruits to join the first round of the NBA draft. That's going to increase scouting. Teams are going to hire more scouts. We're going to have the ability to go into high schools now, and a lot more kids who are really freaking good are going to start being discovered again. And I think it's awesome. They're potentially going to give up NIL money, whereas if they would have went to college, they would get that. But I think it's an even trade. You come to the NBA, you're a young kid, spend a year or two in the summer league, maybe the second year you play in the G League, and try to make an NBA roster. Seems like the quickest path to success. Glad that Adam Silver is a commissioner that's for the players. Los Angeles Angels, despite their struggles this season, GM Perry Manassian believes he sees a formula to win around stars Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, which is some fucking bullshit, first of all, because it's the only two stars they have on that team, and they will soon be elsewhere. I believe Shohei is going to go to the Yankees. 2 years on that deal, I believe. But anyway, yeah, the next 5 games, they're against the hot and cold Houston Astros, who will ruin your baseball ticket, and then the battle for LA when they get ready to play the Dodgers. That's exciting. New Orleans Pelicans rookie and former Ohio State star E.J. Liddell tears his ACL in the right knee during last night's summer game. And he has been ruled out indefinitely. And I hope you get better from that injury. That's tough. That's tough. Former New York Jet and Pittsburgh Steeler Le'Veon Bell says, "Fuck football this year." He is going to focus his pursuit of boxing. As you know, on July 30th, Amira Escalade, he fights Adrian Peterson, another former NFL running back who gave up the cleats for some gloves. Anyway, yeah, that's it for the news. WNBA, Seattle over Dallas, 83-74. The Aces over the New York Liberty, 107-101. Kelsey Plum, 27 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Aja Wilson, 23 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists. And Sabrina Ionescu, 27 points, damn. And you know she shot that 3, 4 for 9. Chicago over Atlanta, 90-75. Minnesota 118, Phoenix 107 in 2 overtimes. Sheesh, I'd be tired. Washington 94, LA 81. And that's it for the WNBA. Major League Baseball, as we talked about at the beginning, Tampa Bay 3, Red Sox 2. Doubleheader, Cleveland beat Chicago White Sox 4-1, which is very fucking impressive. The White Sox then turned around and beat them 7-0. I didn't think Cleveland would get a win against the White Sox this year. I think that roster is pretty depleted, and you need a couple of years to kind of get back with the big dogs in the major leagues. Pittsburgh 3, Miami 2, Cincy 4, Yanks 3, Toronto 4, Phillies 3, Atlanta 4, New York Mets 1, Milwaukee 6, Minnesota 3, St. Louis 7, LA Dodgers 6. Albert Pujols hit his 686th home run. Notable because he is turning the corner on number 700, and that record 755 is going to be probably shortly after that. I think 5 good years, five more years. He needs to play 4 more years to get it. But I think he definitely will. And Albert Pujols was a guy who I watched in high school play baseball, and he was somebody who was never in the news for juicing or anything like that, and other performance enhancers, and somebody who kind of like did it right, does it by the book. Something you gotta admire, especially in the sport. So many cheaters. Anyway, Baltimore 4, Chicago Cubs 2, Oakland 14, Texas 7. It's the first time Oakland scored more than 10 runs this whole fucking year. It took them 12 innings though. Detroit 7, Kansas City 5, Colorado 5, San Diego 3, Houston 6, LA Angels 5, and San Francisco Giants 13, Arizona Diamondbacks nothing. Damn, Arizona was, oh man, another one that had the ticket come up short. Anyway, NBA Summer League, Chicago over Toronto 93-83, Memphis 120, Brooklyn 84, Atlanta 95, Miami 88, Indy 101, Detroit 87, Boston 103, Golden State 92, LA Lakers 83, Clippers 72, and Phoenix Suns over Dallas 105-78. That's the end of episode 390. Thanks again, everyone, for your support, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page. I really appreciate it. It's lots to be excited for that YouTube only week coming up. The 413 Elite Combine is July 23rd, July 24th. So if you are a baller, you play in the NDL, you just won a championship, and you got a little time to spare in between going back overseas playing ball. I wonder what I'm talking about. You want something more? Get yourself onto the Boys and Girls Club, Peru Street, Springfield, Massachusetts. And that is when the ABA Combine will be held. Don't forget, YouTube only week, July 25th. What a day to start. Best day of the year, honestly. And it runs through Sunday, July 31st, 2022. Have a great day, everybody. Episode 391 will be yours tomorrow. New NFL segment coming for episode